Hi guys, welcome back. Today I'm showing you a makeup look that's suitable for any special occasion. It's simple, it's easy, and it's super quick. So if you want to know how I got this look, then please keep watching. So as in my last video, I'm starting off with primer and I'm using the PAC Moisture Lotion. I told you last time that this was quite an emollient primer. It doesn't feel like a primer, it's more like a lotion. So I'm just gonna put this on. And I don't think I mentioned in my previous video, this has quite a sticky consistency. So after you put it on, its tacky texture is what helps foundation grip really well. And it helps your foundation last a lot longer. Next up is foundation, and I'm using the same foundation I used in my previous video, Sugar Ace of Face foundation stick. And I'm taking this on my Real Techniques buffing brush. Same principle. Putting it on my brush first and then going to dab it on my face. Start with the center and work your way outwards. I'm not using any eyeshadow primer. I generally just take my foundation and just blend it onto my eyelids just to even out the color. Next up is powder, and I'm guessing you know which one I'm going to use. This is the Sugar Translucent Powder. I mentioned in my previous video that I really like it, so that's what I'm using. Next is brows, and I'm using almost the same products that I used in my previous video because I want you to know that these are products that I love and use over and over. So if I were to go out for a special occasion, this is what I would reach for. So just quickly gonna fill them in. Colourpop brow gel in dark brown. Now for eyes, what I plan to do is use my Chambor Extreme Eye Kohl on the outer corner just to deepen up and make it look like there's some depth in the outer corner of the eyes. Smudge it out and then put on a shimmery eyeshadow on the lid. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm using my pencil in dark brown. And smudge it out. Always smudge it towards the inside and not the outside, because then it will be just where you want it and not turn into a raccoon eye. Just going to use the same brush and just smudge out the bottom lash line. Whenever you do any shadow or liner work on the top, it always looks better if you do a little something on the bottom as well. So just adding a little bit just in the outer corner. Now taking this highlighter from Physicians Formula, this is the Warm Nudes palette. Physicians Formula is now available on Nykaa.com. So I'm just going to take I think this third row, this goldy color right here, I'm going to use that. This comes in 12 different shades that you can use either as highlighter or eyeshadow. Put that mostly in the center. Just take a little bit in the inner corner as well. I'm not sweeping the entire thing right till the inner corner. I'm just concentrating it mostly in the center and the inner corner. Once you're happy with the state of the eyes, you can move on to mascara, and I'm going to be using the MAC False Lashes Mascara. Same trick. Hold it at the base of your lashes, wiggle, and then pull it up. Now we can move on to the face. And the first thing I'm going to do is put on some blush. I have this liquid blush here. This is the Body Shop Lip and Cheek Stain. And I think this is in the shade 012. So just dot it. Now because I'm wearing a pink dress, this is pink, not red like it's translating on camera, so that's why I'm going to wear a pink lipstick and the pink blush. But if you were wearing something else and you weren't sure which color blush or lipstick to use, I would say stick with a peach or nude colored blush. That always works no matter what your eyeshadow or lipstick or your dress looks like. I'm taking the same product and putting it on my lips as well. For highlighter, I'm going to be using the same Physicians Formula product, and I'm going to take the more goldy tone ones, the ones in the 3rd and 4th row, and I'm just going to put that on the top of my cheekbones. Remember, you don't have to use a powdered highlighter. You can apply cream or liquid, whatever you personally prefer. Now to top this off, I'm just going to put on some lip gloss because the lipstick isn't too bright and poppy anyway. So I think a gloss will add a really nice touch to it. And I'm using the same gloss I used in my previous video, and this is the Dora Multivitamin Gloss. And just gonna add this. Since we used a rosy toned tint on the bottom, this gloss perfectly complements that color. And finally, don't forget to spray on some setting spray. I'm out of mine, but if I were you, I would use the L'Oreal Infallible Face Mist. That's really good at making your makeup last a really long time, so don't forget about that. Just going to add a few touches. And your party ready. I hope this was easy enough for you to replicate, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you again in my next video. Bye guys.